This is another 7 minutes on the Sabbath day, and if you're listening, I thank you, and if you're not, it's your mistake. I'm just trying to help you people. That's all I'm doing. And before I start, I heard today from a friend of mine who's 72. I actually go shoot pool at a pool parlor every Sunday at a certain time, and just watch the people. I'm a watcher. I like to watch what's going on, and he told me about a 13-year-old girl on the internet that posts every day about going to Target, putting on her makeup. And this man's 72 years old, and he pulls her up every day to look at her. He said 25,000 people pull it up every day as soon as she puts it out. You want me to tell you people, I wasn't going to be so blunt. You're Sims. You're not real. You have to watch these people's lives to make your life worth living. Make your own life. Increase your mental capacity. Get off of the computer and quit looking at stuff like this that does nothing for you at all. Just makes time go by. Just like you're basically here to make the world go along. You got no substance. And the Hopi Indians said that in their prophecy. The times would be like they are right now. Morals will be gone. And there'll be people that are soulless. And anybody that has to get up and watch this 13-year-old girl every day, I just, instead of going and reading a book, instead of trying to get a spiritual side to you, this is not very long at all, 80 years. Why don't you want this other world? I don't know. But let me tell you what happened to me today. I'm a runner. I run every morning. I was running this morning in this park very near my house, and beautiful place. And every now and then on a Sunday, I'll see people pull up with their amplifiers, and they're starting some little, cult church. Just telling you the truth. And they all going to save you. And all these churches are open, people keep getting worse. I don't understand it. Why is this? There's more churches now than anything on earth, basically, in America, and everybody's gets worse. I don't know. But anyway, so I saw these two men. One was a black man, about 40. Another was a white guy. He was under the shelter, and I asked the black man, was this some kind of... He said, yeah, we're starting a church. And they always got to have a rock and roll band. I don't really understand that. But they hadn't got there yet. It was just him and the other man. And I asked him if he was the preacher. He said he wasn't. And he said the other guy was an associate pastor. So I said, that's who I'd like to speak with. So I walked over there and spoke with him. And I'm going to be very blunt with you. You've heard the phrase, the blind leading the blind. I've never seen more of an example than I saw this morning. This guy knew nothing about Bible history. He knew nothing about nothing. But all he kept saying was Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And there's nothing wrong with Jesus, as I told you before. But don't use his name in vain. If you're going to talk Jesus, do what Jesus tells you. And once again, I said this in another video, but I'm going to emphasize it because I lived it this morning in the book of Matthew. Jesus says quite frankly, if you want to abide in my love, keep the commandments. He don't say, do what you want. I can't find this. But if you have an IQ and you got out the junior high school, you know the word abide means to continue in my love. When you're born, you pop out, he loves us all. And he wants us all to be these righteous beings. But as we live our lives and we make the wrong choice over and over and over again, he no longer loves us because we love ourselves, or we would change and follow his teachings. That's it. I can't explain it to you anymore. You have to understand this. This is no free pass just knowing Jesus. You're taking his name in vain. If you're going to know him, know him. If not, then forget it. And I asked this man, who's an ordained pastor, one question to see what he knew. I asked him who ran the Jerusalem church for 33 years after Jesus was gone. And he looked at me and he was very honest. He says, I have no idea. And I looked at him, I told him James the Just, the brother of Jesus. He was the one in charge until they threw him down the temple steps and clubbed him to death. When you throw somebody to temple steps and club him to death, there's a reason. you want to change things. You can't change nothing as long as James is ruling the show and knows what the truth is. So tonight I'm going to leave you with that. These people are trying to give you a spiritual life, and they don't know anything. And the only thing I can tell you, the book says, the only thing that's going to set you free is the truth. They don't even have a clue of what the truth is. So where are you going to be? Do you know the truth? You're going to find out when you shut your eyes for the last time. Have a good day.